welcome back to my channel. I am Sidney, and when I say welcome back, I'm also talking about myself because it's been a while, because I am expecting. I am 8 months pregnant with a precious little boy. We will get into all of that at a different time. I'm also going through a rebranding. We will get into all of that at a different time. If you are not new here, you know that my name was at Sidney Nicole Rogers on all platforms, and now it is at Sidney Nicole Brooks. Again, we will get into that later, but now I wondered, did you guys know that my husband and I have a YouTube channel together? We have a cooking page called Breaking Bread with the Brooks. Our Breaking Bread with the Brooks channel is to share the recipes that we are loving and the lessons we are learning. So we are diving into food and conversation, and this idea is expanding and expanding and expanding, and I wanted to share that with you. So I thought I would give you a little glimpse into what Breaking Bread with the Brooks is. The following recipe and the following clips you see are from our channel. We hope you enjoy and consider subscribing. Welcome back to Breaking Bread with the Brooks. We are the Brooks family, and today we have a simple, sweet, delicious Southern peach cobbler recipe for you today.
All in one pot.
One pot, no canned peaches. Let's
Fresh.
get into it. Right here we have our 7 fresh peaches. Now we had more. We had around 10, 11, but we had a few casualties. They were delicious. We said this is a one-pot meal, and that's because we are using our Magnifique clay pot oven. You can do so much in this, including bake. I've given them a little bit of a wash, and we are just going to peel them because who wants skin in their peach cobbler? Not I. He's showing me his technique for peeling the perfect peach.
Also, shout out to my wife, being 8 months pregnant, on her feet, handling business, cooking us peach cobbler. The Brooks family, we appreciate that.
Thank you, my love.
These peaches are so ripe, the skin is just literally peeling off by itself. So aromatic.
Now that the peaches have been peeled, we're going to cut them up into our segments. If you're making this recipe outside of peach season, you can definitely use frozen peaches because they are frozen at the peak of freshness. But for me, fresh peaches are the way to go. I want to get as much of this off the pit as possible, but I'm going to save these little bits as a little snack because Mama's hungry. Okay.
What's in your mouth?
A peach pit. I'm hungry. Okay, I've turned our clay pot oven on to bake at 350 because I want this to start preheating. And while this is preheating, it's going to also cook our peaches. You see what I'm doing here? We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. In goes half a stick of butter. This is lightly salted, so keep that in mind. You can do no salt and then just add a pinch of salt. All right, see, look, it's already heating up. This clay pot oven works so quickly. To our half stick of butter, can you please add our peaches? My lovely husband. That looks good already.
Butter and peaches.
Butter and peaches. A full cup of brown sugar. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle.
What you want to do is get an even base.
Okay.
On the brown sugar so that the flavors spread evenly.
Okay. And now we have a half a cup of white sugar.
If you listen closely, you can hear the sizzle.
Do you like your peach cobbler really juicy or cake-like?
I always like juicy peaches.
Okay.
I like cake-like peach cobbler that is also juicy.
A little bit of a lemon to cut all of that sweetness. you always need a little bit of acidity. My husband loves nutmeg. I like a dash, just a subtle taste on the back of the tongue. He likes to actually taste it forward in his mouth. So we're gonna split the difference. Next up is cinnamon. Now, I go a little crazy with the cinnamon, but it's up to you and your palate. With these seasonings, we're not using any type of measurements. You can also taste the juice and see if you need to add anything extra. It's starting to boil. We've been loving our Magnifique clay pot oven for so long now, and we don't only use it for sweet dishes, but savory as well.
Check out our official review right here. We have a special review for you today. This is the Magnifique clay pot. It is a staple for our family. We use, especially our extended family. The portion sizes are enormous, especially because, you know, I'm 6'5", full of testosterone, big guy. And it also helps my wife, who is pregnant. We're expecting next month.
Yep.
It helps her to get off her feet faster.
Yes.
With so many options, like right on front, you can
braise, you can slow cook,
bake.
You can bake in it. Oh my gosh, I made the best seafood lasagna in this. It was delicious.
And not only can you do savory in your Magnifique clay pot oven, you can also do desserts. Very versatile.
I want to do like a peach cobbler type of dessert because you can just put everything in here and you can let it alone.
Just walk away.
You can just walk away. It does its magic. It has a timer, the perfect settings for the temperature, and you're good to go.
And this is essential because, like I said, we're expecting next month, so we want to make sure that while we're still taking care of ourselves, taking care of our bodies, eating properly, we can just walk away and tend to our new bundle of joy.
And like he said, we are expecting our baby boy next month. And with this clay pot oven, I can make bulk meals and then freeze them for when we need them.
And for me, because I love to spoil my wife, she doesn't touch the dishes. So even though the meals are enormous, the cleanup is quick and easy. It's very simple. Storage is very simple. It is worth the investment for your growing family.
This actually can go right into your refrigerator. There are also modes for brown rice,
white rice,
oats,
and pasta.
So you have everything
all
options in one. And it's pretty.
And it's pretty.
That's what I also like. The aesthetic is very nice. It's compact, but it holds so much food, and it's nice on your countertop.
When you marry a pretty girl, you learn about the aesthetics. So to make mealtime with your family magnificent,
cook with
Magnifique.
Now back to the recipe.
Let's get it.
We're going to add our bourbon vanilla bean paste to this. Our peach filling is ready to go.
Smells amazing.
It does smell really good. I'm actually going to put the filling along with the juices in a separate bowl, and then I'll show you how to make the cake part. 1 stick of butter in here. This is unsalted, so I'm also going to add a little bit of salt later on. Listen to that sizzle! And now I'm going to add to a separate bowl our dry ingredients. So if you have self-rising flour, just use 1 cup of self-rising flour, or you can do what I just did and do 1 cup of regular all-purpose flour with 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So that goes into our bowl. 1 cup of sugar, and I'm going to do a pinch of salt because our butter is not salted. 1 cup of whole milk. And we're making a batter, y'all. And some vanilla extract. Hey, that was a lot. We just gonna go with how we feel, okay? We just gonna go how we feel, no measurements. Now this is our delicious batter. And this goes directly on top of all of that butter. This is decadent, y'all. Very decadent. And now we add the peaches along with all of that juice right on top. I have some sugar right here and some cinnamon. Spoon some of that right on top because I like a crust. Okay, I like to dig into a dessert that has levels of textures. We like a little crust, we like a little soft, we like a little juice, right?
That was exhausting hard work. 45 minutes. It's crazy that the clay pot oven did all of this.
I know. What do you think?
I love the bread top.
I love the breading.
I love the cinnamon. The vanilla came through really beautifully.
But it's not too much of anything.
The peaches are gooey. They didn't lose really their integrity too much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I knew she was gonna say that thing. That's what you know. She thinks it's good. She's like,
And then you do the finger.
I'm gonna hold it for you.
They're so good. Wait. You want to hold it because he want to eat. Ah! You see how he does me? You know what? Make this recipe at home. Check out the Magnifique clay pot oven. He really is getting comfortable. He sat down on the couch.
Bon appetit.
Pull up a seat. Bon appetit. Until next time. Bye. We hope you enjoyed and consider subscribing. Until next time, much love. Sidney.